Hello everybody, this is Mystic Jen. I'm here with your reading for December 3rd, 2019. This may or may not resonate with you. Take what does, leave the rest behind. The timing is fluent, or these readings are timeless. They can happen just about any time. And without further ado, I'm just going to get right into it. Okay. And we're going to see what messages come out here. This is for the collective. This is not for any specific sign. This is for everybody. What messages do you have, beings of the light? Spirit of Isis. Now, this is not to be confused with a terrorist group. No, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the Egyptian goddess Isis. This is her deck. I'm connecting with her. I've always had a connection with her long before that terrorist stuff went about with that group. Okay, it just kind of angers me that they named their group ISIS, because that's not what ISIS is about. ISIS is Mother Earth. Okay, she is the mother goddess. Okay, so she's about fertility, growth, and I just love her energy. And I haven't used her deck in ages, and I mean ages. And I'm using that, and I'm using the Egyptian Tarot tonight. Okay, let's see, what messages do we have for the collective? I asked the Spirit of Isis to come through. Goddess Isis, what messages do you have? What do we need to know? What kind of guidance? As you share your wisdom, we thank you for your insights. We actually have two cards here. Okay, Divine Guardian, Protection of the Winged Mother. And we also have Power over 7 Scorpions. Power to conquer lower vibrational forces. So, I love this artwork. And Divine Guardian, we're talking about divine protection at its finest. She speaks of being mindful of lower forces. That is the meaning that lower vibrational energies are maybe energies that do not have your best interest in mind. Okay, the scorpions sting. So being mindful and conquering, and that instinct within us even, that we want, when something goes wrong, we want to reach out and sting, and I'm just going to dig into, I'm going to get into the guidebook just briefly. It says, you are being initiated into a magic of conquering to have power to affect lower vibrational forces through your own will and spoken word. You are guided to use this powerful gift with compassion and discernment, with mercy and non-judgment. You can then manage any toxicity in your life swiftly and with great effort. Okay, that is the message of this card. Mastering those low vibrations. And when people do you wrong, intuitively, Isis is saying, when people do you wrong, still treat them with compassion. Still treat them with love. Because that is how you conquer this kind of energy. Instead of letting it bring you down, let it lift you up. And with the Divine Guardian, the message of the Divine Guardian is you are venturing through a time of significant spiritual growth and healing. There are many changes occurring internally, and they will be reflected in your external world soon also. You are protected during these times by the love and strength of the winged mother. The winged mother. This is Isis herself. You have her divine protection. And you can relax and allow yourself to, and allow the transformation to happen. Let your divine guardian protect you as you learn to let go and trust in your own unfoldment of the greatest good. This is like very spiritual. Okay. You are divinely protected by the winged goddess. And this is a learning experience. Learning how to deal with other people that have that are vibrating at a lower level. Okay. She's asking you to raise your vibrational level. And the way that you act with lower vibrational beings, and when I say beings, I'm talking about the people on earth. They're beings. They have souls. And when you're dealing with that, when you're dealing with all the negativity, the jealousy, the strife, okay, instead of acting out like a scorpion and turning around and stinging, you are asked to embrace it with love and compassion. And love and compassion for yourself, first and foremost. And understanding that with the hatred, with the strife, the anger, the hurt, the ill intentions of others, working your way through that and understanding that they're not vibrating on the same level as you. Okay? And these are lower vibrational energies that if you embrace and face them, and like I said, with compassion and understanding, the divine will be done in your life. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say. What additional messages do you have for us? And I'm also being told those that are trying to sting you, those that are trying to hurt you, you have the divine protection of the goddess Isis. Okay, the winged mother. Mothers protect their young, their children. You are children of the divine, and you are protected. Whoever's trying to sting you is not going to hurt you. Wow. That is really... I love that message. Okay, I'm so glad this deck was pulling to me tonight. Okay, what additional insights and guidance do you have? We have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is speaking about not having to accept. Okay? There's four cups before you, and you don't have to be acceptance of it. This is like... And this is somebody who's very dissatisfied. not wanting to accept the same energies they have been handed over and over. This is someone who totally oblivious, not even seeing the offers because somebody's tired of the same old bullshit. Okay? But I'm seeing this is not, you don't have to settle. Do not settle is what I'm being shown. Okay, we have another 4 here. This is the 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles is, you know, hanging on, holding on. With the 3 of Cups. Okay, this is holding on to something, not letting go. This is talking about being strong and letting go. Somebody's holding on to a situation. This could be a friendship. This could be a personal relationship. This could involve a third-party relationship even. That you're not happy in the situation, but yet you're holding on to it. Okay? And I'm being called to the number of 443. Okay? Because that's what come up here. And I'm being called to that number. And what 443, that angelic number, is talking about being completely protected and loved by the ascended masters and angels. They have heard your prayers and are answering your call for help. So, if you're finding yourself in a situation here that is unhealthy, maybe you've called to the angels and you've prayed about this, looking for an answer. Your prayers have been heard, okay? Again, it comes back to divine protection, which is echoing in these cards, okay? Ten of Cups. Got the Ten of Cups here. And we have the Knave of Wands. Okay, so I am... Well, this is actually the Tarot of Nefertari. So what I'm seeing here is this is all about celebration. This is about friendships. This is... Somebody's holding on to a situation from the past, not happy with it, but yet holding on to it. And in order to get to your Ten of Cups, you have to make the initiative and move forward. Okay? There could be good news. You could be headed to your Ten of Cups. But as you can see, one person's looking at it, everybody else is looking towards this way. You know, I'm feeling like you need to turn your back and look forward towards your Ten of Cups. We've got another Knife of Cauldrons here. We have Nine of Cups. This is a very emotional time. We are loaded with cups here. Okay, loaded. This is about finding that inspiration, moving forward. There's definitely good communication. There's loving communication coming. I feel as though this is starting a new energy, a new path. And it does also start with self-love. I had mentioned before about your own self-acceptance, putting yourself first, okay? But if somebody's looking for I'm seeing the Ten of Cups right here. 9, and there's a single cup there. So, Ten of Cups is ringing through here. Happiness is around the corner for you, okay? You're looking for that Ten of Cups, and that you need to get out of this mental entrapment, okay? This entrapment, it's like you're stuck in a cycle that you need to let go of. You need to remove the blindfold, and you need to walk away from something, okay? There is a lower vibrational energies at work here that you need to deal with. You need to be the upper person. Yes, it does say, okay, we got the Two of Swords, and we have the Seven of Cups. Okay. There's offers. Somebody's trying to offer you their cup. They might be trying to offer apologies. But whatever they're trying to offer you, you're not interested in. Okay? I think that this is speaking to me about broken promises. Okay? But at the same time, you're holding on to the situation. You know it's not what is in your better good. Sometimes we have a tendency to do that, to hold on to things that are really not good for us. Okay? And you are feeling like you're looking for your wish fulfillment in the wrong places, is what I'm being told here. You're fixated and stuck in this mind frame. You're stuck in the mind frame of settling for whatever is dealt with you, to you, whether you're happy with it or not. Somebody is not satisfied with the cup that's being offered to them, but they're not letting go at the same time. They're still hoping and wishing for that wish fulfillment. So they keep clinging and hanging on to a situation. And I feel like there's competition involved in this situation. I see two people squaring off here in the Two of Swords. This is telling me whether there's a stalemate or whatever. But I'm feeling like I'm looking at these two here, and I am feeling a stalemate. I'm feeling a competition. Somebody's holding on to something, and I'm looking at this as maybe there's more than one involved. This could be, like I said, third party. One male, two women, or one woman, two men. But it's like two people are squaring off at each other. I mean, look at this card. They're in direct competition with each other. And that's what's sticking out to me. Never mind that it says Two of Swords here, a stalemate or not making a decision. Somebody's definitely not making a decision, but this is a standoff. Who is going to win? And somebody is stuck in this mentality and hanging on, thinking that they are going to win. They're trying to hold on to a false sense of security. They're looking for this Ten of Cups in the wrong places. There's 10 here, there's 10 here. And it's still knighting in different ways. And I'm feeling like somebody's holding on to something. They're looking for wish fulfillment in the wrong places. Okay? There's this confusion. This is somebody that has multiple options, but somebody's not seeing the situation clearly. I want to know a little bit more about this stalemate here. Why is the Two of Cups, Two of Swords here, please? Two of Swords. I just saw Two of Cups in my head. Why is the Two of Swords here, please? Two of Swords. Two of Swords. We have the Hermit, and we have the Queen of Chalices. You could be dealing with a Virgo, and a water sign. But this is the Two of Swords is here because there is definitely a competition. Somebody's being very passive. She's holding her cup out there. But somebody needs to use their intuition. This is about seeking counsel, seeking wise counsel, connecting to the higher self. This could also be a stalemate within as well. Not just, somebody might be in competition with themselves. Their intuition's telling them something, okay, but they're at odds with it. Head over heart, head over, intuition saying one thing, the head's telling them something else, okay? I feel like I'm getting the energy of being naive. Okay. Why is this 7 of Cups here? 7 of Cups, 7 of Cups. Why is the 7 of Cups here? Temperance. Because the Temperance is stating that there is a lack of balance in a situation, that somebody needs to bring balance back into their life, bring balance back into their soul. And somebody's not seeing clearly. Could also be dealing with a Sagittarius. This is the Alchemist. Nine of Swords. Yeah, I think somebody's coming in. Somebody's moving ahead very quickly without thinking. Somebody's not thinking about the consequences and the aftermath. Okay? And I feel like somebody's energy is very much out of balance. Somebody's all caught up in their emotions. Somebody's not thinking practically. Somebody needs to be practical, and that's not happening here. Somebody's holding on to an emotional situation that has them trapped. And I think that there could be a water sign involved. Two people are at odds with each other. And I'm being told, don't lower your vibrations. Don't stoop down to the lower vibrations. You've done so much work to build your vibrations up. Now's not the time to let them down. But I keep on saying, this is going to be a hard one to call this one. But I'm still seeing, we have the Emperor. It's time to get control again. 10 of Swords. There's been betrayals, there's been lies and deceit. Okay? Somebody stabbed you in the back. That's what this is about. Even if somebody has stung you or stabbed you, I'm being told, still approach them with love and compassion. Even if they hurt you, love and compassion. And move on. Move past it. Close that door. Forgiveness and dealing with it with love and compassion doesn't mean you have to keep them in your life. But I'm definitely feeling a definite need to let go. You need to stop letting the situation control you. You need to control your own situation. And there's cards, a lot of cards here are indicating lack of control, lack of discipline. You need to bring back your focus. Aha! You need to bring back your focus. Focus on the freaking future. There's a sword there. Cut out what is not necessary. Cut out the bullshit out of your life. Charge forward with purpose. And focus on and set your goals. Keep your eye on the prize and move forward. It's saying about focus. Your head's in the clouds right now, and you need to come down to earth. That is something else, another message that's coming through. Your head's in the clouds, you need to come down to earth. You need to focus your energies and ground yourself. Bring your energies into balance. There are some things that are not worth holding on to. Somebody's holding on to a false sense of security. Somebody's holding on to a situation that they know is not healthy. That's the thing. It's not like somebody being totally blind, because that's not the energy I'm feeling. I'm not feeling like you're blind or someone's not blind. I am feeling like eyes are wide open. You know that they're offering you something that are empty promises, but you're accepting it. You may not be happy with it or satisfied, but you're holding on to it and accepting it. There is this sense of indulgence. I just think somebody's got themselves caught up in a entrapment, and it's a mental entrapment. You think you cannot get out of it. You think you're trapped. You think you're stuck. But it's all mental. And the Ten of Swords is telling me the worst is over. The worst is over, and it's time to gain control. These people are bowing to the Emperor. Okay, I just saw this. Bowing to somebody else. No, 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 no. You're better than that. You don't have to bow to this emperor, whoever is the puppet master, the ringleader. You don't have to bow to them. This person has beat you down so bad that you have them bowing to them. We've got the World card. World card is a completion of a cycle, a successful completion. Successful completion means closing a door and another one opening, whether it's a positive or a negative. You can maybe you for someone, I'll take a writer for instance. Somebody wrote a book, and they successfully completed it, and it's being published. That chapter is closed, that book is closed, and they can start on their next one. This is a similar energy. This cycle that you have found yourself caught up in here, it's time to end. I feel like you have a whole world waiting for you out there. There's new beginnings for you. A whole new world. But you need to take your power back. Stop bowing to somebody else. Stop bowing to the puppet master. And take back your power. This stalemate could be a stalemate within yourself as well. Not seeing. Well, I can't say you're not seeing. You see the situation for what it is, but you don't want to acknowledge it. That's the energy I'm feeling. And you're at a stalemate with it. You're in a stalemate within yourself. And I still feel you're at odds with somebody else. I feel there's competition. Take that however it may, whether this is a personal relationship or work-related or whatever, or family. But whatever the situation is, emotions are overruling. Okay? You're letting your emotions run the show. So I feel like there's a need to detach, ground, and focus. That's what this is about. And as far as these cards here, how do these tie into this? All this bullshit's all lower vibrations. Okay? This is where the pettiness, the jealousy, the strife, the arguing, I'm going to flat out say it, the cheating, the lying, the betrayals, that's lower vibrational energies. And the goddess Isis is trying to lift you up out of that. You are currently being guided. I think you know this. You are currently being guided out of this. You are currently being pulled towards raising your vibrations and not stinging back. You were attacked, but not attacking back. Your best defense is love and compassion. And love and compassion for yourself. I said that right in the very beginning. And that's where a lot of this is coming from. Not having enough of love and compassion for self. But yeah, you are definitely trying, the spirit, your guides, the great divine, the gods and goddesses, the beings of the light, they're trying to guide you out of this. Because whatever this is going on has lowered your vibrations. And you're being called and they're trying to raise your vibrations again. And this stuff has to push away. You're a goddess in yourself. Recognize the goddess within. Recognize the spiritual being within. And know that you are better than this. That 10 of Cups that you seek, it will come. I already saw within here. The answer's on its way. Your prayers have been heard. You're being handed the answer. And here's another level of interpretation for these two cards. More messages coming from these two. You're being handed the answer. It's up to you to receive it. Sometimes the answer that we receive is not always the answer that we want. Because sometimes what we want, the answers that we want, are not for our highest good. The divine spirits know this. And this is what we call divine intervention. They step in and say, you know what? We'll get you out of this, but it has to be done our way. It has to be done for your better good. Okay? There's a lot of messages here. I mean, somebody's in a very oppressed situation, to the point where I feel like the puppet master may have brainwashed you into thinking you can't escape, you can't. It's like, who are you without me type of attitude. I am holier than thou. When really they're one of the lower vibrational beings, because the energy that they're putting out is not for the better good. Selfishness, okay, is different than looking out for yourself. Selfishness is a lower vibration. Yes, you have to honor yourself, have love and compassion for self, because that's where the love and compassion for others begins. When you have that love and compassion for self, and then you freely give it to others, that's looking out for yourself, but it's not being selfish with the energy. This is somebody who's totally in it for himself. This is somebody who's totally selfish and expects you to bow down. His way or the highway. No more. If he says that again, his way or the highway, answer should be, I'll take the highway. I'll take the high road. That's the way to answer that. Make the decision. Finally make the decision to take the high road. Stop letting this person bring your energy down, bring your vibration down. You're a spiritual being. You're being called to raise those vibrations. You're being called to have compassion for yourself. Love and compassion for self. Okay, but this is the message that I have for you. If you like a personal reading, please do see the description box below. And this is a very long reading, but I feel like this is a very important one. Okay, I will see you later.